Audrey, you brought your whole family today.
Yes, yes.
You're our minister's wife. This is Craig behind us, a minister at our local church. You brought your sons, Ezekiel and Isaiah. Why are you here?
We just wanted to see what all you guys do. We've seen your videos and Craig has talked with you, I know, many times, and so we just thought it'd be fun to come and check out what you guys do, and they're having a lot of fun playing on everything too.
Yeah. I think they are enjoying it. We brought 3 rigs today. We brought Johnny 2 with the Tree Monster, and we've got the Rhino on Johnny, and Vinny's got the Tough Cut. We're back here on the tower project, and we're getting a lot of it done today. Getting a lot of it done. When are you going to get on the tractor, Audrey?
I drove a little bit earlier. That was okay for me.
Yeah, okay. So tell me about your boys. Ezekiel, he's a little bit interested in some of this mechanical stuff, right?
Yeah, he likes to see how things work. He likes to create things and make it work that way, or take things apart to see how it works. So,
I mean, that's an interesting point. I think you said he liked Lego blocks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I loved Lego blocks when I was a kid. That's one thing I would say, that if your kid's interested in mechanical things when they're young, get them some Lego blocks. It just,
yeah.
They're amazing. There's a ton of flexibility in a Lego block package, especially when you get to the bigger ones with the gears.
Right.
Gears and just a lot of mechanical things that really challenge them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really good stuff. And Isaiah, he's a little bit younger, right? What's he interested in?
He loves to have fun. So of course, most boys and girls do. And he is enjoying, dreaming about possibly opening a trampoline park.
A trampoline park?
Maybe we'll have to clear some land to build one. I don't know.
That would be fun. Hey, you know, we actually have a trampoline project coming up on this channel. We're going to bury a trampoline to be ground level. So look forward to that on our channel coming up. Hopefully within the next month or so, we're going to dig a hole for a trampoline. It had just rained about 3 inches a day or two before this, so it was too wet to be out there. It was probably okay for the mowers, but the Tree Monster brush mulcher, it wants to dig in right there at ground level, and well, that's what all the dark spots that you see there is where I've run the Tree Monster over. I started up behind Vinny there, and it just got so wet that I realized I needed to move on, so found a little bit drier space down here. Before we came down here to work on this real project, we spent a couple of hours at the house doing a little bit of training, test driving, and otherwise becoming comfortable with the machines. So before we started working, I was certain the boys would be able to handle the machines solo. How long have you guys been at this church?
Almost 4.5 years now.
Oh, okay. So where'd you meet?
At Johnson.
Okay.
Johnson Bible College, now Johnson University.
Yeah.
Yep, we celebrate 20 years being married this year.
Wow. That's a bunch. Craig mentioned that he really enjoys mowing, so we thought it would be fun to give him an opportunity to drive just a little bit larger machine than what he's used to driving. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, that's a tiny machine. Yeah, it's all in perspective, right? Well, I think you're going to have to get him a tractor for your next anniversary.
No, I'm just going to have to keep bringing him out here.
Well, that works. That works.
If he gets a tractor, then we're going to need more land, because I want some honeybees and some chickens if we were going to get a tractor.
Okay.
He might be willing to do that.
The Baumalight Tree Monster is a little more finicky, so I decided to continue operating that one on my own. I'm sure you regular viewers are figuring out by now that we really enjoy group projects. There's something about socially getting together and working together on a project that just makes it a lot of fun. Hey, I'm learning a little bit more about how to use this thing, how to get, maximize with the horsepower that we've got. I want you to see this stump here. I'm not quite to the ground yet. I can finish this off. What I find is that as soon as I get them ground down to ground level, I don't get as much visibility. So I wanted to show it to you now before I actually did the final grind on it. This is the rest of this tree or bush or whatever we're dealing with here. I'll eventually run over that, of course, and get that all knocked down. But I wanted to show you this because sometimes the stump gets hidden when I get it to ground level. Christy, this is going good.
It's amazing how much has been knocked out.
I've Tom Sawyer'd this project pretty far along. Yeah, I always tease about the Tom Sawyer thing. I'm sure that there's some of you that think I'm just trying to get other people to do my work. Well, that's really not it at all. I enjoy giving people an opportunity to operate a machine that they typically wouldn't get a chance to try. I guess it's a way for us to share what God has given us. I can't say that it brings Christy and I a lot of joy to see young people especially with a twinkle in their eye really enjoying what they're doing on a machine like this.
So you would have to use yours to get that tree, right?
It'd be interesting to see. I'll see if I can get mine. I'll see if I can get that one. That's a good project.
She issued the challenge. I guess I gotta try it. I didn't think I could get this guy down. I know what you're thinking. Nope, that's not smoke. That's just sawdust. This tree was huge. It had to be somewhere between 9 and 12 inches across. This probably wasn't the right machine for the job. But I kept working at it, and I eventually got it all mulched up. Coming up here right at the bottom center of the screen is the area where that tree was. We're getting a nice broad view here of the whole property. You can see that we got a lot of that mowed up there today, and there was some pretty big brush in there that Vinny and Johnny were able to take down. It was too wet there for me to work in the top center. And now in the top right, you can see where Christy and I have already worked. The area at the far right where you'll see the car here is what we cleared the first time with the brush mulcher. It's already growing grass, but there's still more to do. Some of the heaviest and most dense brush remains. We'll get her down eventually.
We mowed a lot today.
Yeah.
Now, Isaiah, you mowed with the 1025R a lot until you got totally stiff in the legs, right? Probably a little nervous. The first time ever on a tractor like that, right?
Yeah, it was fun though.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was big. It was fun to drive.
Well, maybe you have to get your dad to get you one. No, I'll tell you what. You just come over and you can drive mine anytime you want. Hey, Ezekiel, you got to drive Vinny.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
He turned really well, and he could really go through the brush.
Yeah? I noticed there's times that I'd say, you can go through that. You can, and you'd push it, and you'd think, I don't know whether I better push that down, and finally you'd just push right on through it.
Yeah.
You did really good. And Craig, I saw you got on the 1025R for a little while.
I did.
Do you like it?
I did. I'll be honest, it was one of those things where when you hear the noise and the deck working, you think you're breaking something.
Yeah.
And but then you just keep going, or someone yells at you to do something different, and it works all out in the end.
Someone yells at you to do something different. I don't remember that.
Not yell.
Not yell in a mean way, but I got hand signals raising and lowering,
Oh, that
which
must
was
have been
important.
that must have been the other half.
It was important.
Yeah, the other boss. My boss.
Trying to make it a little easier for him.
It was. It worked. It worked.
Now, I think you guys are going to be on some future episodes. I hate to give it all away, but you guys are going to be on some future episodes with us. We've got a little mower that might be more, just more suitable for your neighborhood.
Yes.
So we'll get to that in some future episodes. You guys need to stay tuned for that. Anything else you want to say to our viewers?
I just really appreciate the opportunity to come out. The equipment is amazing. It always just, I've told Tim a number of times, it just captivates me that these machines can do so much in such a short amount of time, and so I really appreciate it.
Okay, well, I thank you. And Audrey, I appreciate you taking your time with us today, too.
Absolutely. I had fun learning how to fly the drone.
Oh, you got to fly the drone.
Yes.
That's
So
really
if
cool.
you get to see some of the video and it looks a little shaky, that's probably me.
Christy, come on in here for a second. We're within closer than 6 feet, but I think we're outside. There's a strong wind, and, well, you guys are all family, and now we're family, so.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim. Boy, that's the loudest tractor time with Tim ever.
And they actually did it at the same time.
Yeah,
We
it
have
was
so many people that
it was
do
in
at
sync.
the-
There was no practice required.
I was gonna say you didn't even give a warning that we were gonna do the ending right
you
there,
knew-
and
We're gonna do it at some point.
You knew it was coming though.
Yeah.
We did. Man, that was a blast. I really appreciate it.
so fun.